This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Catch the sun power.
This is the 7 a.m. Barbados Today update. This is the 7 a.m. Barbados Today update for Thursday, January 2nd, 2014. Our first update for the new year. I'm Dawn Paris. The union representing the majority of government workers in Barbados is admitting its 10-point plan to avoid job cuts in the civil service isn't enough. The National Union of Public Workers has proposed a series of measures, including new taxes, an end to free bus fares for school children, and a sacrifice of 1 week's pay by civil servants. General Secretary Dennis Clark says he's willing to hear what else government can bring to the table.
I have accepted that the NUPW has not gone far enough. But tell us, let me sit at the table and see how much further we can go. And that's what we would like to see. That is what collective bargaining is all about. That is what negotiations are all about. And negotiating and in good faith especially. We are hoping that between the end of this week and Monday, we should get back to the table with the Ministry of Civil Service to see exactly, where we can go from there and how acceptable are our proposals, and if we have not gone far enough, what else is there to be done to get far enough to stop further layoffs.
2014 did not start out well for one couple who lost their home to fire yesterday. Charlene King and boyfriend Julian McCollin were not at their Parishland Christchurch residence when the house and its contents went up in flames just after 3 o'clock. Police say the house was not insured. And lawmen are appealing for assistance as they try to get to the bottom of an incident in which a man in his 40s was found with gashes and abrasions all about his body. Carson Blendman of Sergeants Street, St. John, was found laying in the road at Blades Hill, number 2, St. Philip, around 5 o'clock yesterday morning. He was taken to the hospital where he is still warded. Anyone with information about the incident is being asked to contact police or Crime Stoppers hotline at 1-800-TIPS. Meet the first baby to be born in Barbados in 2014. She is Abrielle Ramsey. She was born to Monique Ramsey at 9:54 a.m. at the Bayview Hospital. At least 5 more babies were born later in the day at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital. The first being Zakiah Reed. She was born to Christina Carrington at 10:24 in the morning. And congrats to those moms. And while it was hello to the world for those babies yesterday, Barbadians from all walks of life said goodbye to 2013 in a variety of ways on Tuesday night. Many attended church, fetes and house parties. Others gathered at a number of locations across the island to get what they thought to be the best vantage point for the fireworks. But fetes were the order of the night. One of the bigger events took place at Edgecliff in St. John. It was a free thank you event organized by Urban Vibes. The headlining act was dancehall artist Mad Cobra. In sports, Corey Anderson hit the fastest century in one-day international history as New Zealand beat West Indies by 159 runs in the third ODI. The hosts piled up a huge 283 for 4 in just 21 overs in a rain-shortened match as the 23-year-old all-rounder reached 3 figures in just 36 deliveries. He was supported by Jesse Ryder, whose 104 was itself the 6th fastest ton in ODIs. In reply to the New Zealand's 283, the West Indies, who chose to field after winning the toss, limped to 124 for 5. New Zealand tied the series 1 game each with 2 matches remaining.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
McInerney Quality and Consolidated Finance invite you to trade in your old car for a new one. So, bring your car and come to McInerney Quality in Wildy. That's right, all trade-ins are welcomed. Any make or model we'll trade towards your new car. Plus, you get 2 years free insurance when you purchase a Kia, Mazda or Ford. And with on-the-spot financing by Consolidated Finance, you can drive away with something new. So, bring your car and come to McInerney Quality in Wildy. All trade-ins are welcome.
In the region, Antigua and Barbuda's National Security Minister has ordered an investigation into the circumstances surrounding a New Year's Eve prison break. The police have since recaptured Charles Livingston, who's on remand awaiting trial for larceny. But Dr. Errol Court wants a probe to determine how he managed to breach prison security. The 33-year-old jumped the fence at the prison sometime after 1:30 p.m. but was recaptured less than half hour later. Internationally now, the U.S. state of Colorado has made history by becoming the first to allow stores to sell cannabis. As many as 30 stores around the state began selling the drug for recreational purposes from yesterday. Yesterday was dubbed Green Wednesday, and people over the age of 21 can now use the drug recreationally. Crowds were serenaded by live music as they waited for pot shops to open. And when the sales began, those who bought the drug emerged from the stores, receipts held high and carrying sealed shopping bags. And that's our 7 a.m. update. Join us again at midday. Until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper and like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Dawn Paris. Have a good day.
This news update brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Cash is on power.